Howdy. So I'm trying something a little different today. I watched a video a few days ago, I wish I could remember the guy's name, where he said if you're going to shoot video using a smartphone, that you should try using natural light, because it makes you look better. Frankly, I'm not sure that my skin tone is making this look any better. Maybe it's because here in central New York we haven't had any real sun in a couple of weeks. We've had sporadic sun, but there's no sun out today, so this is about as natural as it gets for our area. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today, really briefly, is social media privacy. I can't believe I haven't talked about this before now with everything that's been going on, but I haven't. You know, all of the social media platforms give you options for protecting certain information. For instance, on Twitter, you can protect your tweets so that only specific people can see them. On Facebook, there's all kinds of privacy settings. All you have to do is go in and change them. You have a couple of those things on LinkedIn as well. Although I'm of the opinion if you've got privacy settings on LinkedIn that are too stringent, what's the point of being there, since it's supposed to be for business? Actually, I know that a lot of you are thinking, well, just because it's supposed to be for business doesn't mean that there aren't people on there who aren't trying to get your information, which is true. But let's face the fact here. Went to Best Buy last week, and then I heard about the Best Buy breach. So, you can only protect yourself so far, but at least if you try, you're not going to be part of the low-hanging fruit that those folks are looking for. So anyway, I was reading something else from a friend of mine online where she talked about Twitter apps and how you need to go through those every once in a while. Now, there's a privacy setting, or there's a setting on Twitter where you can go into it and it's labeled apps. She had over 100 apps that she had approved over all the years. And so she decided it was time to do a major culling. When I went to look at mine, I only had 9. So I said, okay, that's pretty good. But I got rid of a couple because, they no longer existed. Well, Facebook has the exact same thing. People don't think about it, but they subscribe to a lot of things that have connections to Facebook. Turned out I, once again, had 9. I got rid of 5 of them. Now, I hadn't participated in any of those sites in the longest time. And as far as I know, all they had asked for was my name and age. But you never know. So you get rid of all that stuff. But one of the things I'm going to talk about really briefly are all the apps that people tend to add onto their phone that ask for, to be able to read your contact list and your phone numbers and whatever. I have 11 numbers on my phone. That's just it. I mean, there's a couple, like I have a place that I order Chinese food from, and I have a place where I order pizza from. I don't care if anyone sees those, but I have 11 numbers of people that I know. So I'm basically protecting most of the privacy. Then again, I don't give my number out on the smartphone, and I don't use it all that often except to listen to recorded books. That's my thing. If I need to make a call, I make the call, but then I delete those numbers. And that's something that you also have to think about. If you're getting phone calls or if you're making phone calls, every once in a while you have to go in and delete your phone numbers. The same with messages, because some of the apps that want to connect with you want to be able to go through your messages. Almost everything what Google does. Now that Google has actually lost a lawsuit to, I can't remember who they lost a lawsuit to, over Android and some of the things they're doing, maybe we'll get a few more protections, but we might not. It does not absolve any of the social media platforms for, making you vulnerable whatsoever. I mean, one of the things with Facebook way back when, and I knew this, is that they automatically opened everything up. So they made you go in and set your privacy settings. But I'd been on the internet for a while, so I knew to do that. I did the same thing with every platform I've ever been on. Most people don't know that and they don't think about it. So if you have not been into any of your privacy settings, please go take care of your privacy settings. Let's get this done. And that's all I have. I just realized my finger wasn't a part of this video. I hope you enjoyed the finger. And let me know what you think about shooting something like this. Like I said, I probably really need to be outside, but we also probably need some sun. So let me know, are you protecting yourself? Have I given you any advice on how to handle your privacy? Here we go. I will see y'all tomorrow.